It's Thursday, February 9th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. I have a confession to make today. 40 days ago was January 1st, the very first day of the year. And a lot of us made some New Year's resolutions. I've kept some of mine. But I realized this morning that there was one thing that I told myself I was going to do this year, and I haven't been faithful to it. How are you doing on your New Year's resolutions? Did you make some? Should you make some? What do you need to do this year? Have you gotten distracted? Let me tell you this, folks. There is something that God puts in each one of our hearts. Not just one, but many things. But there are some things that are driving forces in our lives. There are some things that God's asking us to do or giving us an excitement to do. There is an order to your life that God has placed deep within your heart that we know we ought to do and sometimes just don't follow it. And folks, here's the problem. James 4:17 says, "So any person who knows what is right to do but does not do it, to him it is sin." Why? Because it's a big deal. You see, the very thing that you're not doing or that you're avoiding could totally change the rest of your life and some of those people around you. It really could. It could be the difference for you between happiness and feeling like you're living a mundane life for the rest of your days. What do you need to do? It's difficult sometimes. We make New Year's resolutions to actually do them because we feel like it's a problem. It's a pain. It's difficult. It's just easier not to. And yet we suffer the consequences many times because we don't do what we feel like we should. And, people say, well, no pain, no gain. If you don't try, how do you know you can't do it? There's all kinds of little phrases that we could use here, but those things are true. And many times we take the easy way out and we live a mundane, unhappy life as a result. What is God placing in your heart to do? What has He inspired you with? What were your New Year's resolutions for the year? What do you need to do? What has distracted you from doing it? Folks, one of the greatest things that Jesus did on the cross was to remove sin from our lives and give us all kinds of opportunities. You have them today. All kinds of possibilities. And He gave you the opportunity to live in freedom and to live the kind of life, folks, that would bring you not only freedom but satisfaction. And those things are birthed way inside of you. The most important thing that you can do is to catch what God is doing in your life and get on that train. So what are you doing with those resolutions today? Do you know what you ought to do and you're not doing them? It's sin to you, and you feel the sin. You feel the remorse. You feel the dissatisfaction. Make today, 40 days now into the new year, make today the day that you get back on track. That you say, yes, I know what I need to be doing, and I'm going to do it. Because I desire for God's will to lead my life and to guide me, and I desire to have peace and joy and to be happy in the Lord. And those around me will prosper as well because I'm doing well. So folks, here's my challenge for you today. What has God birthed in you? What is He telling you to do? What are your desires? What are those things that you say, man, I wish I could fill in the blank? Those are the things you need to get started with. Don't settle for a mundane life. Jesus died so your life could be full. Very full. God bless you. Have a great day.